first call. They know what's going on out there. Don't let them fool you. Those people that are trying to sell you things, every step of the way, they're in your brain, running your geckos' lives. And right now, it's okay. That's good. Everyone's safe. We're actually at a kind of an interesting spot where, hold on a minute, if I can turn everybody's geckos off and their humanitarian systems on, they've given us all the systems it takes. Look what we're doing right now. The ability to talk about this came from them trying to take us over.
Right.
So if we turn it, but with love. So, okay, can I tell you a little story? Do we?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
This is what we talk about what I believe. This is what I believe. I believe that when the asteroid hit our planet, a viral happening occurred.
And when did that happen?
Oh, millions of years ago. The ones that killed the dinosaurs.
Okay.
Millions of years.
And was there people here on the planet?
No people.
Okay.
But dinosaurs have souls, in my true belief.
Yeah.
So they were affected by this virus. The virus, any virus inside your body is not alive. It needs a cell to make itself alive. In this case, a virus on our planet affecting humanity is not alive. It's like a spirit. Somebody would call it a demon, but it's just a piece of like random RNA that's running around. It gets onto your gecko and gets you acting a way that you should never have acted, and it's the virus. Okay, so some things are the virus, some things are the gecko, and the gecko is who gets the virus, and it can get bad. There's bad people out there because their gecko got the virus.
And what's an RNA?
RNA is it's a transcript writing inside of you that makes your DNA. So the RNA like writes your DNA, but there's like a translational thing going on in there. And if, let's say I rewrite your DNA, now stuff's gonna go wrong. And that's what this stuff does, is it rewrites your internalness. So when you get sick with a virus, you're sick because your cells got taken over. Okay, so this cell, this planet Earth as a cell, got taken over by a virus, and we're gonna try and cure that virus. So, God sent down some powerful souls, put them in human bodies, and they came down here to help us, and we called them the gods. All those legends are of the gods. They reported back to God what they saw. God said, "Oh no, the virus is out. I'm sorry, you can't come back." And they said, "What do you mean we can't come back? You're stuck." "What do you mean we're stuck?" "You're stuck there on Earth because you have the virus." "We don't feel like we have the virus." "No, you just got bitten by the zombie. You still don't feel it yet. It's when you die and re-come back. You're going to be a powerful soul, and you're going to eat people. It's going to be horrible. You know what you're going to do to them. Whatever the virus had, those last pieces of, negativity that were forced into the planet to grow and one day become okay. Sleep it off. Learn through dreaming. Learn through God's love that make yourself into something else and they could all do it. But that's what, if they had remained inside the planet, when they got hit and came out, they grew and got messed up. And so, when the stars came to try and help us, and they got trapped down here, and they got told that they were going to turn into zombie creature, 1% horrible, take over all of humanity, make the whole planet work for them instead of for God, right? For making sure we're all okay and God's okay and the planet's healthy. That's what they originally came to do. So, what did they do when they found out that they were going to turn into zombies? They gave us the tools that we would need to possibly win now. Because the virus always has to give, its time. And 1 day for Earth is 1,000 years for us, so it's only been 3-4 days since they got here. That's enough time to work through. That's enough time for the immune system to say, wait, I got it. And that's what you and me are doing right now. We're saying, wait, I figured it out. They got us pushed down, but that's okay. We can rise up. They came down here and they're doing bad things to children. We know that. We know they're doing bad things to children. You know what? Their spirits talk to me and say, please wake us up. Please. Please, we don't want to do that. We're so sorry. And I say, I'm so sorry, I'm trying. And I look at, if a 1%er is listening to this right now, you know what your way out with dignity is? Thank you for coming to Earth in the first place. Thank you for giving us the tools of Facebook that we need to group together to win in the end. Please don't kill us. Please. And we will help you go back home. And we will praise you for ever coming down here to help us in the first place. That's what I believe. So that when 2 billion people that are right now getting their dopamine fix on Facebook listen to this and realize that Zuckerberg is, yeah, he might be doing something bad, but he came here and he enabled us. He didn't do it for our best interest or for God's best interest. When he did it, he thought he was turning us into dopamine addicts so that he'd be able to rule us. So if we win, when we turn around, we don't turn around and hate and say, go get him. No. We turn around in love and say, thank you for coming to Earth. Thank you for giving us the tools that it would take to finally get this planet back to healthy, working for God.
Right.
That's what I believe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Wow. I never know what's going to happen with you. You're amazing.
Thank you. I really appreciate the t-shirts that you have that say thank you for coming to Earth. When I go to music festivals, I wear them. People are like, where do you get those shirts?
Well, GrannyDeepSea.com is going to be up in the next month or so. We're currently just starting the social networking. Thank you for helping me out with that. King Asa. I love it.
Thank you.
And promoting the good guys, this is important. All the sharing, that's important. So, I really appreciate getting to talk to you today and all the hard work that you do, very focused on the health of the individual, which is putting your own mask on first, but in the best possible way. Not forgetting, trying to push that message out to others is going to be an enabler.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, you are welcome. Thank you. And thank you for coming to Earth.
Hallelujah. Thank you. Can you let the people know where they can find more about you and more information about you and what you're doing?
Well, basically right now, GrannyDeepSea on YouTube. I'm going to start doing Instagram, so that's GrannyDeepSea. Twitter, GrannyDeepSea. Facebook, I think my real name, Karen Orgovan, but I have GrannyDeepSea in there as well. And my guy, Omar. Hey, Omar. Hey, Eric. These are my guys that help me do all this stuff.
Yeah.
And they pretty much have put everything together now so that we can launch for next year. And definitely looking forward to that. If you're Doctor Who fans, Knock Knock by GrannyDeepSea, Google that, and it's a story. You'll get a real view of what about 35, 40 years of research kind of condensed into a story. So, but pretty much, I think it's going to go forward more like this, where I'll talk, and I'll talk to you, and I'll talk to people who really care, and then I think it's going to take off on its own. It's not me, it's big guy.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Let the angels play your brain like a harp. They will do it. Ask a question, and that's how they can answer you. If you have a question and you're trying to get an answer, study that question with an open mind, and they help you by making you think a thought, and you go, oh wow, wait, I just thought of something. That's when you look up and you say, thank you.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Is there anything else that you'd like to share that you're doing, that you have any plans for coming up, or anything coming up in 2018, or any support that you feel that you need?
At this point, sharing, keeping in touch, checking in with you, because I definitely plan on talking to you in the future. These are good. Stay connected and connect with good people. The people right now who wake up in the morning and do yoga, I was going to say that, wake up in the morning and do yoga, are stretching out the negative chi from your body. Muscle tissue can only contract. So you have to stretch it. When you stretch it, you feel a release. That negative chi release is almost like, a sleeping pill for your gecko. It's telling your gecko, oh, no, we're stretching. You can't possibly be stretching in the middle of something that requires a lot of stress. So it's a way of kind of giving this message to him, no, time to go to sleep, we're stretching. And if you start your day out that way and try to put him to sleep in the morning, then you're going to start off your day right. As the day goes by, things are going to stress you out. Anytime you feel like you're going to die from doing an activity that your upper brain says, no, I think that's a good thing, not a bad thing, not scary, not going to die. Why do I feel like I'm going to die? That's your gecko warning you not to do something new. In order to take back that feeling, in order to stop that chemical feeling, there's a muscle at the base of your root center called the pubococcygeus muscle, the PC muscle. Next to that is the psoas muscles. These muscles create are at the base of an internal pump. If you squeeze those muscles, you're going to squeeze the chemicals back out of you somehow. I need a doctor. I need somebody to actually talk about why this works, but I know it does. And I would love to hear input on that people that practice yoga, who understand the Ayurvedic practices, that understand the Kundalini yoga practices, and how those energy fields go through us like magnets and all of that. I've studied this. I've lived in India, studied this, looked at the wall paintings themselves, see the energy circles. I know, I felt them myself, but there's gonna be chemical stuff that a doctor should be able to just check in your blood, and that they aren't looking for that right now. Doctors aren't our friends right now, but there's a lot of good people. You're working towards the right things with your food approaches and the way you eat, and a lot of good people out there that definitely have the right energy coming out of them that's going to be good for everyone who comes in contact with them. That good vibe, the good vibration feeling, and you always lead with that. I don't think I've ever seen me and you meeting face to face where you were not positive vibe pushing. And that is important because they feel that. Everyone that you're inside of right now, those bigger beings, they all feel that. And that, there's bad things going on somewhere else. At least we can offer the good when we're not being tortured ourselves. Yeah. Lead with the good if you can. And that's the fight. That's the negative feedback loop fight where we're going to try our hardest to get good vibration out there.
Hallelujah. Thanks, Granny.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
It was such a pleasure. I think are we winding this? I've never done this before.
Is there anything more you want to talk about?
I don't know. If you have a question, I'd answer it.
Do you want to talk about more of the vision? Anything more about the vision that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Playing a game where every day you wake up and the thing that you get to do is something where you say, oh, I get to do this today. That's how it should be. Right now, we got kids and kids, that's all the energy. And we send them to little jails with bars up now. They all have bars. Once they get to middle school, now there's cops. It's jail. It's jail. And my favorite thing, there's some young people watching my videos now. And they say, oh, now I understand my parents better. And that made me say this. Wait, it's true. The younger you are, the more likely you are to fight your gecko. Because you want to have fun. And so I said, now wait. So the ones that are most likely to go out there and make a change in the world, we're hauling them off into jail. Now, if there's kids out there, seriously, can't we have a sit-in, folks? Can't the kids just go sit in the auditorium and say, wait, watch this lady for a second. She's going to tell you that, do the kids like going there? No. Do the teachers like going there? No. Do the principals like going there? No. So every single day, every school day, 5 days a week, they go do something they don't want to do, all of them. And the only reason is because they did that yesterday. So that's what they're going to do. Now, if you go to Finland, the Finnish school method is fun, amazing. The kids love it, the teachers love it, the principals, the whole state loves it. And they have the #1 test scores in the world, which makes it a really good reason to want to do it their way. So maybe we should do it their way. That would require a change. So I would like to see a change that amazing take place in 2018. If that could happen, wouldn't that be a positive sign of, wait, we can take it back. The youth have decided, no, we just don't want to do this. We want to save our planet. And there's a way to do it because those schools, they have cafeterias. You could lay out some sleeping bags. Kids are very good about just sleeping wherever you lay down. They're safe. And that because it's set up as a system of organization already, it makes it real easy to just go to a different one. So, if you're bored here, go to France. Go help in China. Go help in Africa. Go anywhere you want. And then those people can come here and have fun. And it's all done through the schools. Now, there's some people who want to privatize education and get those kids away from the parents so that they completely control them and turn them into extremely good geckos. No. Nope, the other side of that circle is what I'm talking about. Where the kids actually get to talk to God, determine why they're here, and go and be them, and go and help the world. Wouldn't that be nice?
Awesome. Thank you.
See? Wow. This is going real well, Asa.
Thanks for sharing, Granny.
Yeah. Thanks for asking.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
So, and what do you think about 2018, Asa? What are your plans?
2018. Well, I'm intending on going to Panama.
Yes.
So I'm hoping to get to Panama in January of this next month and go to Costa Rica and go to Envision Festival